Hey!
Rip!
Hey! Oh, where's the thing?
Oh, there it is.
That always helps, I guess. Makes it feel like there's people actually watching this.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, everybody. This is Johnny Beane, Jay Hannon. It's 8:09 Eastern, 5:09 Pacific on October 30th, 2020. Welcome, 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 everybody. Jay Hannon.
That's right.
Oh, no.
How you doing? Yeah, I had chicken enchiladas
I'm great.
for dinner. I didn't know if I was going to make the start of the show.
Oh, that sounds so good.
I was going to have Amanda fill in for me.
I saw that. I saw that. Well,
yeah, we'll get into that.
Yeah, tomorrow's going to be insane, man. It's going to be crazy. But hey, everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. What is this? Talking Van Halen. I mean, that's what this should be, really. I mean, you know, every time, every Friday, just talk Van Halen.
It's up to you if that's what you know.
I mean, that's what we know. That's what we love, and especially actually, there's some cool new pictures that have come out recently, and we can show some of those, talk about some of those. But before we start, couple announcements here.
Big doings on Johnny Beane TV here.
Yeah. First of all, thank you to our executive producers like Charles Green, Joe Christian, Thomas Santiago, Music Therapy Laz, Bent Tom, Mike Neese, Michael Smith, David Ennis, Dad Halen, and Steve Carmichael. They are the executive producers here on YouTube. And if you would like to become an executive producer and bosses all around, become a channel member. It's very easy. Just click the join button below here on YouTube, and you become a sponsor. You become a producer. You become a big boss. And I see some of them. I should probably sit up straight. We should probably sit up straight, man. I see Thomas Santiago in the chat. I see Dad Halen. I see Charles Green. I think Bozique is here. You might notice they have their names highlighted. I think they're probably in green. They have a little guitar avatar next to their names.
Little guitars.
Little guitars. Yeah. So thank you, channel members. And we're live on Facebook in the Johnny Beane TV page and the Van Halen 1978 to 1984 group, which I'm thinking I should change that name at some point because it's just out of control in there.
And I saw some comments today from people. Just, I don't think they understand. You know, they're getting pissed at you for like people's comments. You can't in your right mind moderate that thing properly. Like it would be a full-time job if you did.
Right.
And what do they expect? It's a Facebook group, you know?
Yeah. It's I mean, it's great.
The only way to moderate it would be to like turn off all comments, or all comments need to be approved. But then you'd be sitting there for hours going through everything with a fine-tooth comb. It's like, if you see a post you don't like, skip past it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And you can report the post. You can hide the person if there's somebody in there that's bothering you, which they shouldn't be doing anyway. But if you don't like somebody in there, just hide them. You won't see them. You won't see their posts. You know, I really can't control everything that goes on in there. But I'm thinking if I change the name, it might get a little better.
What would you change it to?
I'm thinking of changing it to, well, I mean, it's kind of sad, actually.
What?
Well, because I mean the band is over, you know, and it's unbelievable to even think that. I'm thinking of maybe changing the name to Van Halen 1974 to 2020, and that way it would be everything Van Halen, you know, everything from the beginning to now, and of course anything that Wolfgang does, and anything I mean, I should just allow everything in there because I love it all.
Van Halen Unlimited.
Yeah.
LLC.
John Biel. Jump on that. I mean, yeah, it's sad.
Yeah.
Because it's over. You can't replace Eddie Van Halen. I don't care who you bring in.
Yeah. I agree. Yep.
The band is over.
Yeah, they're not. That's not like Van Halen was still like in their prime and stuff. Like, this is a band that they had a long career, and everybody was still like wondering if they were even going to come back. So it's like to me, you're right. I don't want to see any kind of I don't want to see any of that stuff.
Yeah, and I'm thinking because there's so many, which is great. It's very Roth. The reason I changed the name to where it is now, it was a different name before. What was it? I go way back to the beginning of that page, actually, like 11 years ago, and then eventually it was handed to me, like a year or 2 years ago. But I was there from the very beginning, and I forget what the name was before I changed it. It might have been Everything Van Halen. No, I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was, but because there was so much Roth era content in there, I thought, well, I should make it, 78 to 84. Yeah. And I mean, it's yeah. Oh, listen to that. And it's grown like you wouldn't believe, I mean, just since I took over, I'm adding. I have the potential of adding 100 people a day to that, but it's going through and adding people. There's a whole list of like hundreds of people that want in.
Wait, so you can't just like select all the people that want to join? You can't just select all and.
I can, but there would be a flood of bootleg T-shirts, bootleg masks, bootleg crap. I would see that all over the place. I deal with that. I deal with that stuff. And I tell people to please report, stuff that they see it. And people are doing it. People message me, hey, I saw this T-shirt, get this, delete this.
Well, now you know why somebody gave the page to you, because they're probably, I don't want to do all this. Like I said before, it's like a full-time job.
That's what I think. That's what it was. I think that's what it was. But I think with my history of being a huge Van Halen fan, and I mean it's for a lot of years, Ned just ran in the room. For a lot of years, I was embarrassed to show how much I knew about that band. Like on my show here for the past 5-6 years, I kind of played stupid when it came to Van Halen stuff, because I didn't want, I don't know, it was just weird to me. It was just, I didn't want to look like a nerd, right. But let me just say, in recent years, kind of since after I met Edward, and kind of, I've gotten to know the family, which is behind the scenes. I don't talk about it, publicly. I'll embrace that now, what I know about the band and the history and being a nerd. And especially now, you have to celebrate everything, you have to celebrate Edward now.
Well, you should embrace it, and you should talk about that stuff as much as possible, because that's why a lot of, people in the chat are here. I mean, when I started doing the shows with,
that's what I'm realizing.
Yeah, when I started doing the shows with you and Dave, like I never thought that I was like, an aficionado of Van Halen, but I thought I knew a lot. And I was like, holy shit, I don't know anything about this band. Who's Van Halen? That's how I felt when I got on with you guys. Like, who's this new band that I just found?
Yeah, and I don't claim to know everything, but let me just say, since I was 12 years old, and now I'm 29, I know a lot about the band, and I know about Eddie, and again, I played stupid when I met him. I didn't want him thinking I was some huge dork.
Who's this guy?
It's true. And now, I just feel like now, I don't have to do that. I shouldn't be doing that. I should be, spreading the knowledge of what I know when it comes to that band and as far as his guitars, and we'll talk about some of that tonight. I've got some new pictures, some brand new pictures that came out in the past couple of days. I want to share with you guys. And that
An unpackaging
and unboxing, and we have a couple more announcements.
Yeah.
Otherwise my phone will be ringing. But yeah, let me just say, we got 70 people here or whatever. Let me just say, if you love Van Halen, this is the place you want to be. This is the channel you want to be at. There'll be more and more Van Halen content here, original content, original stuff. I mean, there always has been, as far as the guitar lessons and whatever, and these shows kind of over the years. I tried to get away from a lot of that, but now I'm realizing, I just need to embrace it and just do it. I've got this Facebook group that has 20 something thousand people in it, even though they're going crazy in there. I feel like that's a great resource. I've got the Instagram right there, EBH Gear Live. That's growing like you wouldn't believe. Yeah, past like 10,000 members in there. Everything is just taken off. So I don't know what I'm saying.
What is funny about that, Johnny, is somebody will post, like, for instance, Greg Renoff or something. He'll post a picture of Eddie at a certain point, and it's like, hey, when was this picture? And it's always you and Caleb. I instantly, I'm like, oh, I got to see who responded. And it's always either you, like, exactly like what guitar it is. Caleb will know exactly what day it is of the year. Oh, that was September 5th, 1981. At 5:33 p.m. when Eddie just had a coffee and it's like, Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, and Greg, he tags me all the time and stuff on
Yep.
Twitter, all the time, asking, my thoughts on whatever. Thank you, Greg Runoff. Thank you again, man. Yeah. So yeah, let me just say, if you love Van Halen, which everybody does, right now, but Jay and I, we always have, and if you love Van Halen, this is where you want to be. So yes, and we have a contest. We should get that out of the way because. Okay. All right. So tomorrow night, it is. Where's the thing here? You have one of these too, man. It's Halloween, supposedly, and I know it's canceled in most neighborhoods, but you can spend it here with us because tomorrow it's the Great Johnny Beane Halloween Costume Contest.
That would have been the one.
There it is. Yep. There it is. Nice.
Yep.
Yes. So tomorrow, join us, and there's still time. If you'd like to submit a photograph or a video of you as a Johnny Beane TV character, there's several of us. Man, I really got to clean this thing out. I got so many. I got so much stuff here. You can be, who's that top guy? Michael Smith. You can be Jay Hannon. Captain Smith. You can be Jay Hannon. You can be John Bill. You can be me. You can be Neanderthal. You can be Caleb.
Nerd Halen.
You can be Nerd Halen. You can be Mama Cuda. You can be Wilfred Brimley. You can be John Mancuda. You can be any of us. Ned the cat. Neanderthal has a dog. Ace. Ace the dog. But really, I mean, you could submit anything you want, really. Whatever. I mean, it's all fun.
Yeah,
But we've got
even if you don't dress up as one of the people on the show, send in a picture of you with any Halloween costume, right? Why not?
we're gonna be if you want to be judged, we're gonna be judging tomorrow night. Mancuda will be here, so look out. Special event.
Yeah, special event.
Yeah, we'll see how far until John Biel quits tomorrow night. And it's his show. But we've got all kinds of prizes. We have all kinds of cool stuff by Tessie Switch. We have sponsors: Tessie Switch, Vinum Pickups, Swiss Picks, Zim's Guitars is giving something. Where's the other? I just heard about this. Breaking news.
Breaking news, everybody.
Kernels. And actually, the applause kind of is like a popcorn sound. That's the official Kernels sound.
Kernels is joining the fun.
Kernels Gourmet Popcorn will be donating popcorn.
Yeah.
And Kernels is the best.
Yes.
Believe it or not, they are. I've had it. Jay, you guys saw Jay eating it.
Oh God, dude.
Saturday night.
I got 2 messages from people saying, "Dude, I wanted that popcorn so bad. You were destroying it."
Yeah. We got them a lot of biz that night.
Yeah,
which was awesome. Which was great.
And I talked my friend into also not just a prize pack of popcorn, but I said, dude, you got to throw in a bag of the chocolate covered cashews, which I think are the best thing on the planet. Like, they are so good.
I finished mine a couple nights ago. I still had some, and they're gone.
How did you still have them?
Well, I mean, the truth is, I'm not the biggest chocolate. On I can buy a candy bar, throw it in the freezer, and it can sit there for a week. I'm not the biggest, like sweet tooth or whatever. But when it comes to popcorn, I'll eat that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yes. Yeah. So Tessie Switch, which is a sponsor of Johnny Bean TV as well. Tessie Switch, they have codes. I have them. There's actually several codes that I think are good for anything on the site, he said.
Oh.
So we'll make sure to have those. We'll hand those out. Charles Green is donated $100 cash.
Yeah, 100 times, right?
Yeah.
We'll be here all night doing it.
Mike Neese donated 3 brand new D-tunas and an EVH guitar strap. So a lot of great sponsors for this. And again, all you got to do is submit a photograph or a video of yourself dressed up as me or Jay or Caleb or John Biel or whoever. We already have a lot of great, what do you call them, submissions.
Is anybody dressing up like this? I wonder if anybody cuts their hair like that.
There's still time.
I'll buy them everything on the list. I'm joking, but I'll
There's still time. Yeah. So tomorrow, up until tomorrow, midnight Eastern, right? That's when we start, right?
Yep.
Up until tomorrow, midnight Eastern, and even during the show, get us even last minute. Just send us stuff, and the way you can get them to us is you can text them to me. Where's my number? Nightbot's here, right? Oh yeah. I see. We're on Google Podcasts. I haven't mentioned the podcast in a while. But since my computer's broken down, I haven't really been able to do them anyway. I've been coming to you guys the past week on a backup computer here. That's my main computer is officially dead. This computer you're looking at me on is about to die. So I still need to get a new computer somehow. But what am I saying?
I don't know. What are you
You
saying?
can text them. You can text the pictures or videos to that number Nightbot has right over there. You can tag us. A lot of people are tagging us on Facebook, which is fine, which is good. Tag me or tag any of us. You know, if you have us on there as a friend, tag one of us. And then the Discord as well. There's actually a section in the Discord for this. A lot of people are posting them there as well. So awesome. So again, tomorrow night, the big Johnny Beane, what is it called? Halloween costume contest.
Extravaganza.
There we go.
Extravaganza.
This computer just has enough power to be able to do that. I couldn't even do that the past several months. I would just remember how laggy I got.
Yes.
Yeah. See, I'm not lagging anymore. I'm not lagging anymore. But it's not forever. Tag Sammy. Yeah. Tag Sammy.
Yeah. Be somebody from Van Halen. We wanted to keep Van Halen.
And that's the way it was or went or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes. So yeah. There we go. And let me see. What do we want to? Yeah. So I've got some stuff we can talk about and show or whatever.
Yeah. Let's,
and then I guess you have something. I guess.
Yeah, I'll do it at like 9 o'clock or whenever
Whenever that is.
Open it up whenever 9 o'clock comes around.
Oh, we didn't say hey to people watching.
Oh my God.
Oh. I see about 90 people looking at us.
All right. Well, I will. Man, I didn't even have the live chat on. What's wrong with me? All right. I'm just going to go through the list real quick. If you want me to say your name, you have to comment in the chat. If you're not in the chat, you don't get your name said. That's how it is. So we got 7 over 8. I guess I commented early on about my enchiladas. I'm in here. We got Alex R, who asked the question about a Wolfgang or a Stripe series. If you want to answer him, go ahead.
Okay, cool.
Amanda Coombs, Bozique, Bry the Sign Guy, Charles Green, Clayton James Hicks, 1998 Hicks. You're right. Today is Frankenstrat Friday.
That's right, Clayton.
Cheech Canada, Hal Face is here. Johnny Bean is here. John Windsor, Kevin Coachell.
Yeah.
Kurt S5150, Mark E. Metal Jr., Nerd Halen, Nick Horton, Here's a Who, Nightbot, R2R3 Locking Nut, Thomas Santiago, Thrash Metal and Fun Riffs, Thunder Falcon, Will Armitage, and if I'm missing anybody else, Tough Petunias.
I see some people on Facebook. All right, I see Chuck. Chuck's watching us on Facebook. I see Dave Sampin. Hey, dude. Dave Sampin, good friend of ours. Yeah, I see Josh Smith says that I'm cray cray. Thank you, Josh. You gotta be cray cray if you're doing one of these shows. You have actually. I was in a Zoom meeting earlier with I've been doing this workshop thing, and I was kind of a mentor to a bunch of students this morning, and I did a little. It wasn't really a presentation, but I basically talked about going live on the internet and going live on YouTube and Twitch and everywhere that we do this, and I basically told them how you do this, what you do, how you prepare to do this type of thing, and that's one of the things I told them. Yeah, you kind of have to. And not be crazy, but you just have to know what you're doing, really.
It's kind of, yeah,
kind of, sort of, Let's see. I see Juan. Hey, welcome. Let's see. I'm scrolling too. Yeah. Anyway, say hello in the chat if you're here. We love hearing from everybody. Yeah, Josh. Yeah, I was talking to college students. Yeah, talking about really it was about Twitch is what it was about, but it's a YouTube Twitch. It's the same thing. But I was explaining basically how you do a live show over the internet, because I've been doing these for a number of years, and I was doing vlogs before that. And let me just say, the vlogging I was doing really helped me prepare for doing what I'm doing right this second. Talking to the camera, although the camera's right there.
I still have a hard time doing that because I like to talk to somebody. And
yeah, I'm looking at you. So yeah, I'm looking at you.
That's right. I want to pop you out actually, so I can.
Oh,
heads up now. Watch out now. Oops. There we go. Yeah. So now, is that a little better now? Does it kind of look like I'm looking near you at least? Is that a little better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. For me, it's gonna look weird or whatever. Yeah, the camera's over there, but the thing with looking at that is you can't see the chat, you can't see, whatever. And then I've got a screen down here as well. I mean, I'm working down here at the same time. Oh, look at that! There's a pic sitting here. Oh, it's under there. You know how I like to throw my pics around. Oh, it's a gravity. You ever use one of those?
I have not.
One of these?
I heard they're great though.
Yeah, that's been sitting on my desk. Where did I get that? Oh, I got that from them actually, from NAM. So yeah, I was talking to some college kids today, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I'm probably going to be doing more of that. So it's kind of weird, but at the same time, it's like what I was saying earlier about talking about Van Halen on here. Talk about what you know, and teach people, what you know, because a lot of people want to be. I mean, we've seen it, especially since March. A lot of people are doing this type of show or this type of thing because everybody's just going crazy, And I've helped some people out, I've helped some friends out with doing this type of thing, and I get questions every day, and it's I'm always there to help people.
Right back.
So okay, the enchilada is kicking in.
No, I gotta. Somebody asked what that coffin thing is over my shoulder next to the door, so I figured I'd go plug it in. It is the light glare. That's what kind of ruins it, but it's a it's an alien in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you've had that for a while.
They don't abduct me. I abduct them. I dare you to come down here.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna send these pictures. There we go. These are few pictures I want to show off. I'll just send them to my here. Let's see. Oh, so we got questions then.
Whoa.
I guess. Like Bo Bolware says, Jay, talk about recording like you're supposed to be a couple weeks ago. What? Hey, Bo. And then Bo, you texted me, huh? He sent me a text asking me if I knew somebody, and I'm like, no, I don't know them. But I probably should. And hey, Steve Anderson is here.
Oh, whoa.
Steve Anderson, hey, dude. And my headphones are cutting out.
Oh no.
Might need to get
my mother-in-law is here, Carol Hatcher. So I would guess that my in-laws are watching. Hello.
Hey, Carol.
That's nice of them.
I'm going to save these pictures real quick so I can import them into here and show them off. But hey, any kind of, let me see if there's any questions. Yeah, Steve Rosen. Yeah, he posted a Michael Anthony interview. I haven't heard it yet. I was preparing to go live but I have not heard it. I'll listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll listen to that. I'm sure it's awesome. Okay. I just have to shave.
On camera.
I just have to shave.
Shave cam. Norelco.
Yeah. No, I just have to save a few pictures here so I can import them and show them to you guys.
Okay.
Got some cool things to talk about.
Well,
so
while
what
you're
was,
doing that, we got
yeah.
James says that he ordered some popcorn from Colonel's, and where is it? What did he say? He said 7 over 8. My caramel popcorn was epic.
Oh, he got it. He
Yep.
got it. And he's having it. Oh, I saw it. You tagged us, huh? He tagged us on Facebook with. That's what that was. I was out of town yesterday.
Mhm.
I was up in Walnut Creek doing my thing up there, and then so I don't really get to see Facebook or any of that much on Thursdays. But yeah, I did when I get home at night. I catch up on stuff, and I did see. I think that was yesterday that you had tagged us in some pictures. It looked like an unboxing.
I didn't see it.
Like a Colonel's popcorn unboxing. Right? That was you, right? Quentin? Probably. All right, I'm almost done. I got one more. Huh? Wash your music. Lexi Zipkin is in the Discord doing something. Man, the Discord is just happening, man. There's people in there 24 hours a day posting stuff, and it's all positive. It's
Dude.
not like in the Van Halen group.
I went in there. I went in there a couple days ago when I posted the pictures of Ellie and Killian dressed up as BL. And if anybody knows the Discord, when you go in there, if you've been tagged by anybody, you get alert. You know, it has like a red bar and says, things you've been, I guess, tagged in or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't get to the end of it. So there's still a red bar that says you're still missing. I have no idea how to friggin' get that alert off my screen. I guess I haven't checked every single friggin' room that I've been tagged in, but it's like I'm so far behind that I'll never catch up.
I know. Oh, and yeah, same. Even though I'm in there every day, same thing.
Yeah,
same thing. And Cobra Kai, yeah, the Discord rocks.
Well, Cobra Kai,
Cobra Kai, you rock, man.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for everything. You know, all your awesome imaging. You know, like the Johnny Beane guitar pick collection. I mean, look at that. That's. Those are great.
Do you have the? I don't know if you want. It's up to you if you want to show it. But the one he made of me with that box on. It's up to you if you want it on here. But I thought that was pretty funny.
Oh yeah, I just it'll be easier to get it right in here.
If anybody saw Tuesday's show, Tuesday, Paul bought my striped Wolfgang, and before I shipped it out to him, I put a little love note on the box. I couldn't wait to get this box out of my house, but you know what they say: you never throw a guitar box out because you never know. Next thing you know, you sell a guitar, you need to put a guitar in a box to ship somewhere, and you can't find one. So here we go.
That?
Yeah.
Is that the
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy, man.
I shipped myself to him.
Yeah. And there could be a T-shirt for that too, man.
That's it, man. Yep. I want to wear that to NAMM and walk right past the booth.
Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh, and Cobra Kai. Thank you, man. I'm gonna have to upload that. Yeah, we've got a nice little GIF.
Oh wow. Would you look at that?
I'm gonna do that right now. Man.
Are we sneak before we get to the Van Halen stuff? Are we sneak peeking any Halloween costumes? We saving it for tomorrow, right?
I would save it. I would
Okay.
save it because we want to make sure everybody tunes in tomorrow.
Tunes in.
You know?
Yeah.
And yeah, submit, you know, into the contest.
Yep.
You know?
How are we voting? Have we figured that out? I'm sure Mancuda has it all strategically planned out.
Yeah, he doesn't sleep. He's been sitting there planning this for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure we'll figure it out. It'll be a lot of fun.
Yes.
It'll be crazy. It'll be craziness. It'll be Tuesday and Saturday in one. So you won't want to miss it. And I mean, there's prizes. So and probably surprises.
Well, I'm sure.
Let's see. Where's that GIF? I wonder if I can get that over there. Oh, there it is.
Did you import those pictures or no?
I did.
Okay.
I did. I've got them. So yeah, I've got some cool stuff to show you guys. If you haven't seen them, I'll do that later. I'll do this later. Okay. First of all, we kind of talked about this Saturday. I'll show this. I'll show this one here. We kind of scoot over a little bit. Yeah, we kind of talked about this the other night. This have you seen this?
Yeah, I have the original magazine somewhere.
The original one?
Yeah.
Well, what this is this is a compilation of all the Eddie Van Halen interviews from Rolling Stone magazine over the years. So I took this picture yesterday. I saw this at Safeway, I think in I don't know where it was, Alamo or somewhere, California.
There was no basement in the Alamo.
Yeah. So yeah, anyway, yeah. So I saw this. I looked through it the other day, and if anybody is on the fence about getting this magazine, you know, a lot of people are kind of turned off of this magazine because see how it says it's a special commemorative issue. It's remembering Eddie Van Halen, you know, and that says the 100 greatest guitarists of all time. Who do you think would be number one in this magazine? Who do you think should be number one in this magazine? I see Kurt S5150 has his response right there. Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is that you know, that article was from years ago. It wasn't a recent article. None of the stuff in here is really recent, and actually only half the magazine is Van Halen. The other half is new in Van Halen. Probably because the 100 greatest guitarists section takes up a good portion of it. Well, because it's 100 guitar players. Yeah. You know, I even saw Andy Summers was in there. They had a picture of him in there, which is great. I mean, he's my other favorite, of course. But yeah, you would think. I mean, we all know for a fact that Edward Van Halen is the number one guitar player of all time. I mean, that's just how it is. And if you want, we can talk about that the rest of the show. because I mean, that's how it is. That you know, he did so much for the guitar, and everybody says since Hendrix. Everybody always says since Hendrix. Eddie did so much more than Hendrix. You know, as far as the guitar, as far as the way the guitar is played. I mean, just the songs for one thing. You know. I mean,
well, you can say the when you listen back to, this is my opinion, right? When you listen back to Hendrix now, obviously great songs, great player, but there's nothing this is my opinion. There's nothing he does that I sit back and I'm like, whoa, like that lick right there or that part. There's nothing that really blows my butt out as far as the guitar playing, right?
As far as technique,
Yeah,
and
yeah. And that's not saying he's not great. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is, you listen back to Eddie Van Halen, or I do, and I've been listening to Van Halen as long as I can remember, and I still listen and I still hear things that I'm like, Jesus Christ, that was 1978 or whatever. From literally any album, and you hear stuff and you're like, that's why, in my opinion, and then like Johnny says, you throw the songs in there, and it's just you can't top it.
The songs is what makes Eddie better than everybody else. It's the song, it's the music, it's the songs. Somebody posted in the Van Halen group today. Caleb, I know you saw it. I think you were there. I don't know if you saw it, Jay. Somebody said, well, I mean, since we're talking about this, somebody said, oh, here's the difference. And they listed Van Hagar, Why Can't This Be Love, When It's Love, Can't Stop Loving You, Love Walks In, any song with the title Love in it. And then they listed, Van Halen, as far as Roth era, Ain't Talking About Love. So with Roth, there was that one song with love in it, and there might be more. So I don't know.
So this is Love. There's another one.
Oh, well, he didn't put that. Dude, you forgot that one. Okay. So this is Love. Oh, there you go. But I don't know if he was trying to say, with Van Halen, with Van Hagar, it was all sappy love music, and with Roth, there was just one song, and it was I'm not talking about love, and it rocks. It's not a ballad. There's none of that. I don't know if that was his intention or whatever, but my response to him was, "Hey, dude, those are all hits."
Yeah, they're all right.
Every song you mentioned, actually, Ain't Talking About Love wasn't a hit. It was a single, but all those Van Hagar songs you mentioned were all hits.
Yes.
Yep. So I don't know. I don't know if that was, if he was trying to. I don't know what he was trying to do.
Well, I think he was just trying to say, like with Sammy, it was more of like they wrote more love songs and ballads and stuff like that. Which, hey, that might be true. But
that was the time period too.
Mm-hmm.
The time period was ballads.
Mid to late 80s, early 90s. Yep.
And hey, Van Halen didn't start the ballad. Oh, there's a chicken out there. Do you see that?
Yes, I see that.
Oh, it's the rooster. The rooster's out there.
Yep.
Van Halen didn't start the trend when it comes to ballads. I mean, there was 70s, ballads or whatever, but the ballad thing was bigger with a lot of other, hair metal type bands.
Well, you're right. But I will say this. Just because the fact that love is in the title and the chorus, I mean, in my opinion, dude, and this is not including the guitar solo or the keyboard solo, but Jump is the biggest, like, I almost can't listen to that song now because it's like, I don't know. It's one of those things. It's like, I don't want to be negative on here, but you know what I mean?
Oh, you mean you just heard it too much?
Well,
you heard it too many times?
It's just one of those songs. It's like more corny, in my opinion, than A Love Walks In or
you mean like lyric wise?
Oh God, the lyrics! Oh my goodness,
lyrically, is that the word?
But just the song in general, like I mean, obviously it's a anthem. The keyboard part's great and everything, but it's just one of those things. Yeah, the overplayed thing I'm sure doesn't help. But if I can't remember the last time I actually voluntarily put that song on. I want to hear Jump. I can't remember the last time I did.
Oh, the actual recording of it, or like even like another version of it, like a live version of like a show you never heard. Is that different? Or
no?
Do you
not
still,
really.
You still go.
That song in general, it's like super corny for me,
Mm-hmm.
And I know people will disagree, and that's fine. You know, everybody has their own opinion. Like, I think we argued about it one time, maybe me, you, and Caleb, or something about, you know, like standing the test of time as far as music. And I'd rather listen to, you know, like, whatchamacallit, from 5150. Oh my God.
Love Walks In.
No, not Love Walks In.
Inside.
The other one.
Why Can't This Be Love?
I'd rather listen to Why Can't This Be Love 50 times in a row than listen to Jump once.
Dude, I told you since you know, the past few weeks. Wow, it's almost been a month. The past month now, I've been listening to 5150. Like when I take those trips up to Walnut Creek, you know, because that's like a 2-hour. It's like a 4-hour car ride there and back.
Yeah, round trip.
Round trip. Plus, I'm driving while I'm there. I basically drive all day long. So I listen to a lot of music I haven't heard in a long time. I listened to Van Halen 3 yesterday in its entirety, which I hadn't done in a long time. And a good buddy of mine on Facebook, who actually worked for Van Halen back in the day. He was actually on tour. He worked with them during the Van Halen 3 era, and he was sharing pictures of him in Australia with the band, with Eddie and Wolfgang, and a good buddy of mine. I see him at the NAMM show every year. I'm gonna miss seeing him this year. But anyways, we were talking about some of that. But I listened to Van Halen 3 yesterday, you know, which I hadn't heard in a long time. But no, like I told you, the past couple
and
it's great. It's still great. It's still great. There definitely is like a flow. There's a flow to it. It's different.
Yeah, it's definitely different.
Very, very different. There's a lot of ideas. I think let me just say on previous albums, you had, you know, three or four. A basic song is basically 3 ideas. Most songs are like 3 different parts.
Yep.
You know, but I mean, you could call Van Halen 3 a progressive record. You know, because most of those songs have more than 3 parts. I think that's what turned off a lot of fans, or just a lot of people, because a lot of those songs, they're not your typical rock songs, and some of them I wouldn't even call rock. You know, some of it I would, like I said, progressive. Some of it it's just has a different flow to it. It's all Edward. I love it all. I think they could have taken, you know, a few parts from a few songs and made a few other songs out of those, instead of having you know, a bunch of different parts in one song. I think that's what it seems like to me.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand that, even though I do like, you know, long, you know, I like progressive metal and stuff, and songs that are 7-8 minutes long. I love that type of thing. But I see what you're saying in Van Halen. It's not really what I guess the formula is. But I'll say this though, when the way I'll explain Van Halen 3 is, when you listen to the Roth era and you listen to the Hagar era, the music comes in, the vocals come in, and it's like peanut butter and jelly. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing that's like, it doesn't feel disjointed and like, whoa, why would you pick that melody, or why would you pick that cadence to that part? In my opinion, when I listen to Van Halen 3, that's what it feels like to me. It's like peanut butter and
Nutella and jelly and
well, no, I'm thinking of like 2 things that really don't go together. That's, you know, the music, I think, on Van Halen 3, you know, except for the mix, but the music, A Year to the Day is a great song. But the music, I think, is good, but I just feel that when, you know, the Gary stuff, it just comes in and it feels like it doesn't really fit. That's my opinion. You know,
Some of the lyrics, I was kind of like, you know, I really don't know what that means. You know, like I said, I love all the music on that record. I just think I think some of the songs could have been shortened, and some of the parts could have been used to make other songs.
Yeah.
But again, it was just different. And yeah, Caleb just said something. Nerd Halen just said something. And then I had something else to respond
Peanut
to what
butter
you,
and sushi, Fiesta Red said.
what
Yeah,
you
peanut
just
butter
said.
and sushi. There you go.
The album confused the trained Van Halen fans' ear. Yeah, I would say so. I would say so. And as far as Van Halen and Van Hagar, you know, with when Sammy joined the band, the songs people think they got more pop, which yeah, there was more ballads, you know, more of that stuff. The songs got simpler with Van Halen with Sammy, I think, but the parts got more complex. I think Eddie was able to write so much more. And that's also like with Gary, you know, every Van Halen, you know, with David Lee Roth was a huge part of the structuring of those songs. With Sammy Hagar, Sammy was definitely a huge part in the structure of those tunes. You can totally.
Sammy was already a great songwriter in his own right, you know.
You can totally see it. With Gary, you know, it was just a different dynamic, you know.
Yeah. Well, I think, and I don't think this is even an argument, because I know some people that they way prefer Roth over the Hagar era, but they say that the structure in the Hagar era was better than the Roth era, because there's a lot of those Roth era songs, especially before like 84, that you're like, what, really? Like One Foot Out the Door. That song comes as like one verse, two choruses, and the song's over. It's like, what, you could have made that song like a real song. And there's a handful of Roth era Van Halen songs that are like that. You're like, this is like almost like they threw in this song at the last second because, well, we need another 3 minutes or 2 minutes, you know, where they could have really went back in for a third verse or kind of finished the song out. And in the Hagar era, those songs were structured perfectly, in my opinion. Everybody's opinion.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. They were more structured. They were definitely more structured, and like I said, I think they were simpler. Like they had less parts to them, but it was more complex. And then with Eddie playing all the keyboards, which I'm a huge fan of. I'm a huge fan of his piano playing, and I would love to hear more of that. And yeah, we've talked about this the past couple of shows. You know, I've been listening a lot more to 5150 lately, and Why Can't This Be Love, and those tunes, and they're brand new all over again. There's something different about hearing them now. You know, I mean, the entire catalog, yes, but something about 5150, something about the positivity about that record, and the there's an energy there.
Yeah, yep.
That really.
Yeah, that's one of those records you can feel it through the speakers of like how excited those guys were, you know.
Oh, from the second Good Enough starts.
Yeah.
From the second that starts, and it continues right into Why Can't This Be Love? And it's like, man, it's like these guys are, you know, Hey, Glenn.
It was like new all over for him again.
It definitely was. Glenn, good to see you, man. Yeah, Glenn. He's the one that did all the classic Kramer guitar ad photos.
Oh wow,
that was Glenn. Yeah, good to see you, man. Thank you for watching, dude. Yeah, like the one with Eddie peeking in the window. You saw that one. That one. I think the first one, like the first one with Eddie holding the Kramer ad guitar. That one. So many of those. The tennis ones with John McEnroe and
McEnroe.
Vetus, Vetus, is it Gerolitis? Him. There was the ad with them holding Kramer. Each guy is holding a Kramer guitar. Eddie's holding a tennis racket.
Yeah.
You saw that one? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Thunder Falcon says Van Halen 3 wasn't radio friendly.
Yeah.
I kind of agree with that.
Awesome, Glenn. Can't wait, man. He's scanning all his photos.
Oh, yeah, he's probably got, well, you see one picture in an ad, I mean, he could probably attest that he's probably got rolls and rolls of footage, man, or footage.
Photos. Probably has at least 100 other shots of that one shot that we know of.
Yeah.
At least. At least. So what? Who was saying something?
Well, Bozique said, Jay, do you agree with me on this? For some reason, Gary Cherone sounded great on Extreme Records and sounded like beep on Van Halen 3 for some reason. I don't know. I kind of feel not only the just his vocals in general and the melodies and cadence, but yeah, the way his vocals sound in the mix on Van Halen 3, there's definitely this, it's not like glued together. I kind of understand what you're saying there. And plus, let's say this too. Nuno wrote all the music in Extreme, right? And he wrote Gary's vocals and melodies for him. Like there's footage of them on the road. I forget what tour they're on. Maybe on the Pornography tour. There he is.
And they're Nuno and me and Paul.
Nuno is writing material for Extreme 3, and he is backstage like showing Gary and telling him the melodies and stuff of what he's going to be singing. And that I've always said it, Johnny, I said it on the show a while back, that if Nuno Betancourt produced Van Halen 3, it would have been a great record. It would have been a great record.
That would have been interesting, because their producer at the time was not really a rock producer. I mean, he was, but he was more like television music, television themes, which the majority of it is instrumental.
Mm-hmm.
That Mike Post did.
I think we can kind of agree that Eddie Van Halen produced that record.
Oh, totally.
Yeah,
totally. I mean, that was his solo record.
Yep.
Is really what that was. Yeah, and I love Mike Post. I'm a huge fan of everything that he's done. Yeah, I think he's great. I mean, I was a fan of his years before Van Halen 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I was excited to see what they were going to do.
Yeah.
Have been listening to Fit 150 all the time. Thanks for the great live shows. Thank you. I got to turn my camera off for a second. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, it's on Facebook, right there. Yeah, and as far as Facebook, if you're watching from the Van Halen group, I assume. Yeah, there's a little link there where you can sign in and so we can see your name and your avatar. For some reason, Facebook doesn't. They make you do like an extra step. But hey, I'll be right back. Somebody give Jay a question real quick.
What if that is that person's name?
Oh.
Facebook user.
Facebook. Maybe it is.
Oh man. Here we go. So this is why you have to be good at what Johnny does to do this. Because if I was sitting here by myself, God, the place would clean out real quick. Kurt S5150 says, Gary said Eddie really challenged him with his vocals when recording Van Halen 3. Let's see. Amanda Coombs says, I always felt Gary's vocals made him sound like he was trying too hard to be cool enough. And I, Amanda, really don't feel he was. Ooh. Zing.
Oh.
Zing. I don't know. I just feel like Gary's lyrics, or not lyrics, Gary's vocals fit Extreme, especially with Nuno. Like Nuno and Gary's vocals together, and Pat Badger as well. He's a phenomenal singer too. But their harmony vocals in Extreme are just amazing, you know. And that was obviously lost with Van Halen 3. But hey, it is what it is. What I'm hoping, Johnny, is that, you know, we all heard the news that Wolfgang and Alex are going to be going through, you know, all the tapes and stuff and the archives, if you will. And isn't the rumor that, you know, they literally almost finished the follow-up to that record, whether it was, you know, demoing the songs or actually recording them? Is that true?
Oh, Van Halen 3?
Yeah, I thought that they were in the studio working on it and got pretty far into it.
I believe they did. Yeah. I've known people over the years that I've heard it, or that have heard songs from it, and they said it was great. They said it was great.
The same thing.
I would love to hear that. Yeah.
I think Gary even said it in an interview back in the day. Like, we were working on stuff, and I'm you know, upset that it never, you know, he felt like it was better than the first record with him. So I'm hoping that ends up seeing the light of day. I'm also hoping that there was an interview with Michael Anthony years ago, and I guess when they got back with Roth, you know, to do the 2 songs for the best ofs, Can't Get This Stuff No More and Me Wise Magic, there was supposedly 4 other songs that they recorded at the time. So there's those, and supposedly those were finished as well. So at least, you know, I don't know if they really want stuff out that's not done, or just, you know, they're not just going to put out guitar riffs, you know, because Eddie wouldn't want that. But I'm hoping that there's enough stuff in there recorded that, like, oh yeah, you know, here's some real stuff.
Oh, there's got to be. I mean, you know this. When you make a record, you know, you overwrite. You write way more songs than what could actually be on a record, and then you choose which ones to use. And a lot of that has to do with like the record company. They'll pick and choose which songs. They'll pick the order of the songs on the record. You know, songs on albums aren't just tossed together and done. There's a reason why on 5150 Good Enough leads into Why Can't This Be Love? Right? Doesn't it?
Yeah,
there's a flow. There's every record there's a flow, no matter who it is, what it is. You know, that's why it keeps you listening. And that's what's lost now with being able to just buy random songs off iTunes, Spotify, shuffle them around. That's why mixtapes are always kind of strange. Unless you know what you're doing, you know, there's no flow to the sound of the music.
Now, what do you think? Do you think it's harder now than it was back in the days of vinyl and cassette to come up with a track listing? Because back then you literally had 2 opening songs to pick, you know, like think of Fair Warning, right?
On each side.
Mean Street and then Unchained.
Right.
So they had 2 basically openers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There was an intermission.
Yeah.
Where you could actually use the broom, you could get something to eat, come back and listen to the rest. Yeah. And yeah, you're right. That's gone. That's gone now.
Yeah.
I think it's rare, you know, people even buy entire records online. They just pick whatever songs are the most popular.
Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah.
I prefer listening to a record because, like we just said, the ebb and flow, man, you get put into like a, you know, when you listen to music, it's just, you get lost in it. And
that's what I do.
Yeah, you get a real heavy song or 2 heavy songs in a row, and then you kind of pull it back a little bit. It's almost like a live show. You know, if you're at a Slayer concert, obviously it's going to be, you know, 100 miles an hour the whole time. But you're at a Van Halen concert or something, you play a couple bangers, and then you pull it down and you play a ballad, or you play one of the softer tunes, and then you pick it back up again.
Sammy talks to the audience.
Yeah, or Dave,
Roth.
everybody stands there for 10 minutes.
Roth forgets the words.
The 100th show in a row to the same part.
Yeah, there's definitely a flow to all that, and that's that's gone now. But yeah, when I buy a new record, or I mean even just off iTunes, an album, I'll get the whole thing, and I'll listen to the entire thing in one sitting. Whether it's sitting here or most of the time, a lot of times I'll drive. Like I said, I drive, a couple hours each way, so that gives me plenty of time to listen to a new record.
And you can actually listen to it because that's the only thing you're doing.
Yeah,
you can really focus on the music while you're driving.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. That's what's great about driving. Is you get to listen to stuff and you hear something new every time you listen to whatever it is. You always hear there's always some new sound, mixed in there that you didn't hear before. And same with headphones. When you put on the cans, you hear something that you never heard.
When you sit on the can.
Oh, what's wrong one? You hear something that you never heard before.
Yeah, headphones. Yep, headphones are great, especially when you got stuff going. When you got stereo delays, or you just have a vocal that's all of a sudden coming out of one side, or a guitar lick that flies from one side to the other. Like, whoa, I never noticed it did that before.
Yeah, you catch all that in the
cans.
In the cans. You catch it in the can. Hey, and then Steve Anderson just sent this in. Steve, did you do that?
Imagine he did. Now, is that photoshopped, or did somebody actually carve that in? Or, I guess they scrape it through, because Jeannie showed me that last night. And I asked her the same question. I said, is that
the same thing?
Because that is crazy good. Too good.
You can actually see the bends, like on the VH on the wing there. You can actually see like the.
Oh yeah.
It's not just like thrown on top.
Man, if somebody did, Jesus, if it's Cobra Kai Platoon, I'm quitting.
It would have your face on it if it was.
I'm never doing anything again if Cobra Kai did that.
Man,
is John Biel here or what, man? No, I don't want to open this thing without.
I haven't seen him. Oh, did he sent that to you?
Yeah.
John Biel.
I can't do an unbox thing without the guy here, right?
Send a thing to Saturday night. Where are we?
Well, you wanted to show some pictures anyway, didn't you?
John Biel, are you watching? John B. Need to put a big L in there. John Biel.
That's right. Jeannie just texted me and said, "Where is Brian Spalding?" Because I listened to his music earlier today.
Oh, cool.
Dude, he's some guitarist, man. He is.
Wow,
he's really, really good.
Yeah. He when did I saw him play at the first Not Dead Yet Jason Becker benefit, the one where Satriani headlined. I saw him perform that night. Brian Spalding.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would see him at Jason's house all the time, Jason Becker's, at his birthday parties. And then we've recently kind of connected because of the show, so he's always around. He's always in the Discord. And
yeah, because speaking of Jason Becker, he did a cover of a Jason Becker song.
Right, yeah.
It's really good. And his original band, I don't know if he would agree with this, but I heard a little bit of if any of you headbangers out there know the band Cynic. I heard a little bit of that, especially in the overall sound of the record, or of a couple of the songs, which I like Cynic, so it was cool for me. But yeah, Jeannie just texted me again. She said we were jamming. It was good stuff, man. Sometimes, and I know you kind of feel the same way, Johnny, people send you stuff to listen to, and you almost don't want to listen to it because then you have to tell the person you listen to it. And what if it's really bad? What if somebody said you something and it's like, sounds like, my dad recorded it in a garage, and it's like, how do I tell this person that, oh, it's great, you know?
What you do is you just give them feedback. You listen to it, no matter what it sounds like. Say, hey, yeah, that's no. Say, hey, you know, you show them what you like. You point out things you like about it, and you point out you can point out because a lot of times people, if, you know, if they're giving you something to listen to, they like it or not, whether they like it or not, you know, they want your feedback. You know, regardless.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would say if somebody gives you something to listen to, they're doing that because they look up to you and they want to get your opinion on that, whether it's new or old or whatever it is.
Well, I definitely dug the stuff that Brian sent me. I'd actually like to hear more. So,
Cool.
yeah, definitely a phenomenal player.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow, where are we?
Nice.
Who am I? Okay, so I've got some pictures. I've got some cool well, a couple. I got a couple. I'm sure there's more, but this is just a couple things past couple days. I'm sure most of us saw the picture that Sammy Hagar put out yesterday. I was I can tell you exactly where I was the second I saw the tweet yesterday with the picture. I was like, "Whoa, look at that." I thought it was cool. Yeah, and I used it for the thumbnail for this video right there. Maybe here's the original. That's cleaner. Well, I guess do that. Yeah. So that's basically that's an outtake from a photo shoot from 1988 for OU812, and a lot of people. Well, you had mentioned this before we started. Before we started, you had said you're like, Sammy posted that was the Frankenstein guitar. And yeah, a lot of people responded back to
You idiot.
to that comment. But like I said, you know, I'm like that, you know, Sammy probably didn't write that up. You know. See ya, Kenny Dave.
Or Sammy's not obsessed with Eddie's guitars like we are. You know, he probably thinks that, okay, there's the 5150 and then the everything else is the Frankenstein or something. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, he's been to the studio and he's if anybody, Sammy, he saw all the guitars.
Yeah, and he's probably played them all.
He saw 100 red, black, and white guitars. But no, when I see that, and we're talking about the guitar Sammy's holding there. When I see that guitar, I've always referred to that as the When It's Love guitar. And the reason for that is because it was the guitar featured on the cover of the single for When It's Love. So I've always been a fan of that particular Kramer. There it is right there. And that may or may not be the same photo shoot. I would say he used that guitar in 2 photo shoots. You know, each of these photos that you're looking at. But anyway, I've always referred to that as the When It's Love Kramer, and it was awesome for myself to see that picture yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, number one, I mean, it's a great photo. I mean, look how happy they look. Right after Sammy sent it out, Wolfgang responded back with a heart.
Yep.
You know, and I mean, it's
Sammy's best hair era. You know, that's when he had his best hair.
Yeah.
Eddie with a freshly cut mullet.
I always dug that outfit. What Eddie had, the red or the maroon shirt and the jeans, and that's basically the When It's Love video outfit. You know, if you remember the video.
Yeah.
But yeah. A lot of people have kind of wondered, and especially now with that tweet yesterday, they're like, "What kind of Kramer is that?" You know, the one Sammy's holding. What is that? You know, a lot of people think it might be a Focus, because there's a Japanese Focus that's like the headstock, that particular type of headstock there, like the small banana, or whatever you want to call it. Small banana.
Small banana. We cut too much of this off banana.
Yeah.
I actually love Sammy's Kramer there. I love that yellow with the red. It looks so cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's got tuning pegs.
It's got the red Floyd. It's got the red tuning pegs. It's got the red humbucker.
Yeah, it looks really
good. Yeah. And is that the guitar that he eventually put the 0812 decals on the top?
I don't know. It might be because that's the one that he gave to who did he give
Guy?
That? Yeah, the chef dude.
Guy
Fieri.
How do you say Guy's name?
Guy.
Guy, the chef.
Guy.
Ferrari. Guy Ferrari. He has a restaurant near us, and he was at the opening. And I remember like his limo driver got in a fight with like one of the customers or something.
Can you guys hear any of that downstairs?
No,
because this is what's happening downstairs right now. Somebody's pissed. I just texted G. I said, "Is everything all right down there?" And she sends me that picture back. Man.
Oh my gosh. Yep. Kurt S5150, you posted something in the Discord. Where at? In the Kramer? Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, that is the same one. Yeah. Yeah, here. Hang on. Yeah, in the Kramer guitar section, Kurt S5150 posted what the guitar, what it looks like now.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah, and he gave that away to Guy Ferrari, whatever
his name is, the guy with the blonde blowout.
Yeah, dude, I would binge watch his show years ago. Just sit there for Guy Fieri. I would binge watch his show, just starving, just like, man, all that looks so good, all that food. Huh? He got that night, yeah, because we were near there and we saw all the commotion, and yeah, he got in a fight with his hairdresser that night. Oh, at the opening of his own restaurant. This was in Dublin, California. where we were at Five Guys or something that night, and I saw that guitar at the Vegas Hard Rock. Sammy put it back in '95. Oh, cool. Bo says Bullaware. Awesome, man. Yeah, diners, drive-ins. I love that show. I've always loved that show. Yeah. So anyway, that's a picture from yesterday. You know, brand new to most of us. And yeah, Five Guys is awesome vintage sounds.
Yeah,
definitely. So anyway, great picture. Love those guitars. Love that Kramer.
Those pants that Sammy's wearing, they make me want to like just lounge around the house and do nothing. They look like the most comfortable pants.
Yeah. Yeah. I have another. Is it online? I'll show you another quick picture from that same photo shoot, which is very cool. Let's see, how would I find it? Van Halen, 1988. See if I can do a quick. Oh, we even said, "Hey, subscribe if you love this stuff. Leave a thumbs up
if you love us.
If you love Jay." Sammy,
we're not going to get many subscribers.
Let's see if I can Google real quick.
Giggle.
Yeah, everybody knows this one. Everybody knows that picture. You know, that's another there was that one, and then there's one particular one. If I can't find it now, I'll make a note of it, and I'll show it. I'll show it another time. Well, there's another one. Another one right there. But there's a really cool one that I had in my locker at school years ago, and I still have it. I still have the actual picture of it.
You still have the locker?
Yeah, I still have it. Okay, that's the one from yesterday. I'll find it. I'll find it, and I'll show it next time. But it's really cool because Eddie has the 51. He has the 5150 Kramer. He's holding the 5150 Kramer, and then the 1984 Kramer is on the ground. It's laying on the ground between them, and Sammy's holding, I think, the yellow guitar. Yeah, I have that somewhere. I'm just looking to see if it's on Google. I'm not seeing it though. It's a great picture. Great picture. And then let's see. Did you want to unbox or John Beal's?
I guess, man. You know, if he's not going to join us,
I sent a message.
I know. I'll make sure I don't show the other side of this. But actually, you know what? Let me. I got a whiz to throw. I'll be right back. I'll do that, and then I'll come back and open it.
Okay. Well, again, leave a thumbs up on this video. I can't see how many we have. I'm always watching from the inside. I can't see like the YouTube thing, but yeah, leave a thumbs up. We'd like to try to get 100 thumbs ups on these videos. Here we go. Thumbs. And oh yeah, Nightbot. Yeah, Tessie Switch.com if you want to get a if you want to order from Tessie Switch, you want to get a kill switch. You could either join the Halloween contest tomorrow night and try to win a Tessie Switch, or you can order from Tessie Switch and use code JohnnyBean15 when ordering. You'll get 15% off. We have 61 likes. Thank you, Black Jack Guitar Nut. We have 102 watching, 103 watching. 60. It just moved. 61 thumbs ups. Thank you. So yeah, order from Tessie Switch. Sponsor of the show. Yeah, and subscribe if you're digging this stuff. If you love Van Halen, like I was saying earlier, for about 20 minutes. If you love Van Halen, this is the channel you want to be on. This is the place you want to be, because we know a lot of stuff about Van Halen. We love Van Halen, and we talk about it all. We're not just all Roth, this, Hagar. We love all of it, and we'll talk about all of it. So, and yeah, maybe we'll do some trivia down the road somewhere, some Van Halen trivia for you guys, which I've been doing. I'm on my Instagram, EVH Gear Live. Make sure to follow. I've been throwing some Van Halen trivia out there here and there. So yeah. Unboxing time. Oh, John Beal.
John Beal.
Tom, have I ever used a kill switch pedal? I've used a volume pedal, which sort of kind of the same thing. Not really, but
or a tuner. A tuner.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, or a tuner. I use a Boss tuner where every time if I'm performing live, I hit that, it kills the signal, and then you can tune. That's the way you do it too.
So let's see what we got here. What's the music? The stripper music? Oh.
Watch, something will pop out of that.
Wait, do it again.
Which one?
The dan, dan, dan.
Oh, look at that. What's that? Oh.
And of course, my mailman bent the damn package. You know, why do they do that?
I hope your mailman didn't get any pages stuck together.
Well, I'm going to do that myself. But yeah, man. Yo, this is what you should do, Johnny. Remember you were talking about the year? Do that. Van Halen 1955 to 2020. How about that?
That's, yeah. Should I do that? In the chat, should I change the name of that Facebook group to Van Halen? What is it? Oh, 1950. Oh, so go further back.
Yeah.
Well, who's the oldest member in Van Halen? Was it
Sammy?
It was Sammy. It was
Sammy. Dude, when you watch 51 Live Out of Net, man, Sammy's like 39 or 40 in that. He's like, isn't he like 7 years older or 8 years old? He's 8 years older than Eddie.
I remember they were in those early interviews, they were teasing that Sammy was like they were saying he was like 60 or something.
Look at, I mean, he's literally almost doing, that's crazy. Look at that.
Yeah.
Dude, Valerie
cool.
looks thrilled there.
I remember that. Yep. That was like the MTV, the VMAs from 85 or something.
Yeah, 85 for one of the final times before Roth's departure.
Yeah. Hey, Charlie S. Welcome, man. Wow.
This one. It's not just pictures either. It's got quotes. You're probably not going to be able to read that. Oh, yeah, you can, right?
It's nice, but sometimes it's like, come on, I'm just a punk kid who plays guitar. Oh, yeah, that's when he was talking to Kurt Loder. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. I've seen that picture. I think that was in maybe a Guitar World or something. Yep, that was the cover to Rolling Stone.
Yep.
I've got an outtake from that, actually. Have you ever seen that?
I don't know. Maybe.
I'm a Van Halen nerd. Thank you. Johnny, you got the Zolzauer book? No, I don't. And that was Michael Smith sending us something.
Yeah, you might want to click that.
Let me see.
Hey, look, it looks like Cameron Brown.
I've got an outtake from that, too. I showed that the other night. Oh, when was this? Oh, this was an hour ago. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Wolfgang. Man, there's some real weirdos out there, dude.
Dude, some of those the early bootlegs or concerts on the 78 tour.
Mm-hmm.
I watched one last night. Dude, Eddie was on fire. I was like,
yeah.
Holy cow, man.
Yeah.
They go into I'm the One, and it's like, it sounds like the friggin' album. Like, he's so good. I was like, Jesus, man.
Let me go through my I've got a lot of unseen, not unseen, but stuff that you really don't see every day. Here it is.
What?
Like I was just telling you, I have an outtake. Here, let me do this. I have an outtake from that Rolling Stone.
This is a great magazine, man. John B.L., thank you so much, dude.
John B.L. Yeah, John B.L. sent all of us. Everybody watch it tonight. John B.L. is sending. No, you know, our main crew, you know, myself, Neanderthal, Jay, Michael Smith, um, uh, John BL sent each of us a copy of that, and I haven't checked the PO box in a couple days. But Jay, check it out. Here's the outtake from that, or an outtake from that.
Looks like Sammy superimposed. I can see why they didn't choose that one. Just being goofballs, man, having a good time, you know, not like putting on an act.
There it is. Oh, that's Instagram comment. Those are public. Yeah, man, they had so much fun. Let me show another real quick. Another one that you guys really probably haven't seen.
Hey, what guitars he have on his person there, Johnny?
I should hurry up before Caleb. Caleb's gonna chime in.
And what show is that? Yeah, exactly.
That is, I would say that's that's one of two guitars, you could say. I would say that's possibly the Kevin Dugan. That's either Kevin Dugan's or the 918V. There was two that he really was using.
I'm waiting for Caleb's comment.
He was using then. Oh, here's another picture of that guitar we were talking about earlier. Yeah, see, yeah, we're nerds. We're nerds. Here's okay, like I showed you this, and I said that's called the When It's Love Kramer. I mean, that's what I call it anyway.
Yep.
There's actually I have a poster of this as well, but there's a color picture. Yeah, sorry it's blurry. Come on.
918V says Nerd Halen and Kurt S5150.
Okay. Yeah, so it could be. It could be that one. Oh well. It could be that one. But yeah, there was another guitar as well that he played. And then let me see, I'll show you something else too.
In the meantime, I'll show you that.
Oh, yeah, that was they did that during Running with the Devil, right after they started the song. I remember. They would high five right after the very beginning. I'm just happened to finding these. Here's another outtake from that same photo session right here. Yeah, sorry they're blurry. But yeah, it's from my phone. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see those guitars in the back. I'll find another one because I mean this is what we're talking about. This is what we're doing. Let's see. Here's one. Probably not a lot of people have seen this. I forget. Somebody sent this to me like a couple years ago. Well, what's the date on my phone? Yeah, a couple years ago, somebody sent this to me. And this was a picture that they had. I think they were somebody, they worked for Kramer or something, but not a lot of people have seen this. Jay.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I've never seen that.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's from a photo booth. It's like, you know, those you get the 4 different shots, you know, like a photo booth. That's what that was.
Wow.
Yeah, somebody sent that to me. They had it. Like they had the actual picture of it, the actual like photo booth shot. They sent that. And here's another one. There was 2 of them. Yeah. Yeah, see, you can see how it's ripped. There's another one. Yeah. That's cool.
Like he's an Oingo Boingo with that hairdo.
Let's see. All right, we'll find another one. Where's another rare shot?
Got that.
Oh yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
When we had Michael on Gutierrez a couple weeks ago, Johnny, that story of him, meeting Eddie and winning that guitar at NAMM, and he said he was in there. He got into the hotel room when they were discussing the patent and the design to manufacture these, and Eddie, what did he say? I don't think anyone's going to buy that, and that was basically the end of the business meeting. What did it say? Who the hell's going to buy that?
Yeah. Nobody's going to want that.
But you know what?
And
that's cool, though, that like back then, Eddie just wasn't looking to cash in on some idea. That's actually, you got to respect that. Because most guys, man, you get the suits talking to you. Johnny, we can make a fortune off of this one little idea. And it's like, okay, fine, go ahead. If you think people are going to buy it, go ahead, make it. That's most people would say, fine. You guys know what you're talking about. You know what sells. Where Eddie was like, no one's going to put that on there. Who's going to drill holes in their guitar besides me to put that on there? That's probably what he was thinking,
I would love one of those. I would love one because that would be great for playing slide guitar. And hey, Dakota, welcome on Facebook. Thanks for tuning in, man. Yeah, that's them. That's them eating McDonald's.
That's a great shot.
Mm-hmm. There's many different shots from that. Yeah, it's all like McDonald's hamburgers and fries and stuff.
Was there a reason Al is the focus on there? Was it his birthday or something, and they were just, razzing?
Well, that's just one shot. There's many other shots from there where they're all eating.
Gotcha.
Here's, like I told you, I was embarrassed for a lot of years to talk about a lot of this, but here's me. This was March of 2015. We saw this house last week, thanks to Caleb. Here's me and my good friend Howie the Dalmatian in front of the Van Halen house in 2015. This was after a NAMM show. Like I said, a lot of times when we'd be driving back, we would just kind of stop over there and take a picture. Yeah, it's blurry. Oh, there we go. Oh, but anyway, yeah, there's me and Howie in front of the Van Halen house. That's where Eddie and Alex grew up in Pasadena, California. Yeah, sorry it's blurry. Oh, Caleb just sent something. It says right there. But yeah, there's me and Howie. I look like I've lost some weight since then. My stomach looks a lot bigger. All right, another one. Yeah, we got some time. Well, this is what we're doing. We're talking about Van Halen. So,
hey, Johnny, real quick before you show that, can I just read this one thing? It kind of ties in what we were talking about earlier. With the
no. No, of course, man. Of course.
The archives and stuff like that. So in here it says Eddie Van Halen's 5 essential solos. Now, obviously, it's the Eruption, Spanish Fly, Cathedral, the solo and Beat It, and Hot for Teacher. But I just want to read the Eruption thing. It says the story behind Eruption is strange. Eddie told Guitar World. While we were recording the album, I showed up at the studio early one day and started to warm up because I had a gig on the weekend and I wanted to practice my solo guitar spot. Producer Ted Templeman happened to walk by and he asked, "What's that? Let's put it on tape." So Eddie said, I played it 2 times for the record and we kept the one that seemed to flow. Ted liked it and everyone else agreed that we should throw it on the album. I didn't even play it right. There's mistakes at the top end of it. Whenever I hear it, I always think, man, I could have played it better. Where is that second take of Eruption? Right? Where is the second? Wouldn't that be awesome to hear it? You know, that'd be really cool.
Yes. Yes, it would.
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking about Van Halen 3 earlier.
Yeah.
See, you guys, we love everything Van Halen. Here's kind of a rare picture of the band. Oh, somebody just said if I hold it back further, it focuses. There's when Michael Anthony was the guitar player in Van Halen. Why is Mike holding a Wolfgang?
Yeah, he's like, Mike, you know, you're not playing bass on this album. So you just hold my guitar.
What a weird picture.
It is,
isn't
right?
it? Isn't it?
Mike looks like one of the kids showed up. Dude, put Costanza's head on his body.
Oh no, that's oh, cool. Yeah, isn't that?
Yeah.
Wait. Huh? Oh. Instagram comments coming in. I get them nonstop. I have my alerts turned off on Instagram, dude. If you get hundreds of comments or whatever, even if you have your alerts turned off, you still get the alerts. You can't stop them. It's crazy.
Hey, guess who? I guess so. I think is going to be joining in on the fun of dressing up for tomorrow.
Who?
Our good friend Cameron Brown.
Oh, no way.
He just asked me, I don't know what, a little while ago. When do you have to submit the photo thing for tomorrow night? Haha. And I said, by midnight my time. And he said, tonight? No, not tonight. It's already past midnight, I think, where he is. Or no, my time. Never mind. Yeah, not tonight, Cameron, if you're still watching. That's why he's probably away right now. He's probably scrambling to dress up like somebody.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Hey, you see this Chad Wall, our buddy Chad, the Chad in the chat. He has a 2004 PV EVH Wolfgang, all mahogany custom shop. One of a kind. You see this thing?
Yeah. We've seen it. He showed it to us on one of the shows. Yeah.
Oh, well, and I'm just old news here.
Or did he just get it?
Well, he just posted it, and I'm just seeing it for the first time.
Oh, maybe that is new then. He showed us something last time he was on. Hey, that's Chad. That's cool.
That's a one of a kind, right? Come on.
I've never seen one of those.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Oh, it's a PV. Okay. Yeah.
2004.
Oh, custom shop. Yeah, custom shops. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of those. Not that particular one, but there's a lot of one-off PVs. See if I can find another cool pictures. And then Terry's on Twitter. He's retweeting all my tweets. Thank you, Terry.
Well, and again, thank you, John BL, for this, even though you're not here.
Yeah, and I'll probably get one in the mail tomorrow. So thank you, John BL. Yeah, I can't wait to see that. Here's a cool Wolfgang here. I've always really liked this one. I mean, as far as this picture. That's a PV Wolfgang with P90s.
I know you love P90s.
I do. My two favorite pickups are P90s and EVH Wolfgang humbuckers. There it is.
And then third is the JB for Johnny Beane.
The Johnny Beane. Yeah. Definitely.
Didn't you want to know something earlier about how many thumbs up or how many somethings? What were you asking?
Oh yeah, because I can't see how many stuffs.
Oh, we got 68 thumbs on Facebook. We got 107 watching on Facebook. Come on, let's bump that up a little bit. Man, I gotta tighten the back of my chair. It's like, you know. Yeah.
I got to tighten the back. Let me find one more cool picture.
Do it. Do it.
Let me see. What can I show?
Let me see if there's another one in here as well that I'll show this one in the meantime.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yep.
That's a cool one. Did we show this? Did we? Well, I mean, hey, we got a lot of people here. This is a rare picture. Jay, can you tell me what's rare about this?
He's wearing a vest.
It's like Han Solo.
Yeah.
Remember that tour where they were all dressed like Han Solo? And they played in Japan. What year was that? 13? Was it 13 when they played? I think they played in Japan, and they all wore vests. In the chat, well, the chat's gonna say. All right, I know.
It said,
I know it's blurry. But yeah, what's rare about this?
We got two things in the chat. You want me to read them or no?
Sure. Oh, there it is. I just saw it.
Oh,
there.
Blackjack says it's a reversed bumblebee. Kurt S5150 says the headstock. Renus Pinkle says his strap. The original Frankie neck.
Yes. There. Santa Cruz. Yeah, that's the bumblebee body with the original his original guitar neck on that body with the huge CBS headstock. Pre-CBS.
And I know
post-CBS. NBC.
What?
No, I don't know. It's blurry.
And I know a lot of you guys know this, but I think the reason why, like he tried his damnedest to get that guitar to sound good.
I found another picture.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So he put different pickups in it, different necks on it, and he just never liked how it sounded. So I don't know what was like the first neck he had on that thing. Does anybody know? I don't know.
The first neck, well, that guitar was built for him.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't paint the guitar. So yeah, if you look at one of the earliest pictures, well, there's the one picture of him holding the guitar, like he's outside. That's the first neck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a Charvel neck, right? It had a little Charvel logo on it. But look at this, man. When was this?
WNBC.
Yeah, 76. Does it say 76? June 70. June 76. This picture was sent in a little while back. This is pretty cool. Oh, and Caleb is sending us stuff. Look at this. June 76.
Whoa. Look, he's
playing a Les Paul with a P90 in the neck.
Man.
That's cool. 76, it says.
Yeah, so he was already,
it's a Polaroid.
Tinkering.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We can read that. Here's me with Edward and his okay. Caleb. Okay, Caleb has some pictures to show us.
Pay attention to me. Pay attention to me. Yeah, rare photo. There it is.
Rare photo. Okay, here's two pictures here. Here's Caleb and Edward. Looks like 2012. Yeah, and sorry, all my pictures are gonna be blurry because there's there, and then oh, that's awesome, man. And there's Caleb and Edward and Wolfgang.
Now Caleb is on his knees in that picture. And he's still taller. No, I'm joking.
Caleb's dude.
Yeah.
Caleb is like this tall to me.
Tall glass of water over there in Cali.
John Mancuda is this tall to me. Caleb is this tall to me. McNamara is this tall to me. You remember that picture of me and Caleb and McNamara?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. Yeah. Oh, and Matt
says he has a contest entry. It's a 2-minute and 46-second video. He says, should he post it tonight or hold it for tomorrow night? He said he can send it to you directly if you would like. It's gonna get good, dude. I gotta tell you, man. When Mancuda started talking about this and you started having it on the show and he started posting it on Facebook, I'm like, this is gonna be the dumbest. Like, no one's gonna submit anything. The only one that has like fun stuff on is Mancuda with the pink hat and the pink scarf. Like, who is gonna? And the next thing you know, I start seeing stuff and I start giggling my little ass off.
I'm trying to avoid everything. I don't want to see anything until tomorrow, myself. That way I can see it fresh. Because if we're gonna be voting on stuff, you don't want to be like, oh, I saw that already,
I know.
But Caleb is 6'4". Bo is telling me.
I think Mancuda, I'm not sorry, Mancuda, McNamara is like 6'6" or something.
Yeah, and John Mancuda is like 7'8". Yeah. Okay, bent. Yeah, that's cool. And then Matthew sent me a message saying, "Oh yeah, Eddie should have been #1 in that magazine." I mean, we all know that. Matthew says he'll still buy it though. He saw another one at Walgreens.
The original magazine with that in there, was it Eddie on the
Germany.
cover or was it somebody else? Like when they had that, because that's from like that.
It's the same cover as that original issue with that poll. It's the same cover, yeah.
Yeah, because I have it somewhere. I couldn't remember if I was just imagining that was the cover that was on it. So I probably had the same issue with it back then. You buy it and you open it up like he's on the cover and he's number 8.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Rolling Stone, man.
Well, yeah, but when you go to I never realized it wasn't like one guy from Rolling Stone, right? Wasn't it like like other musicians voted, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so a lot of it's jealousy, man. You know how it is especially with guitar players.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, totally. Let's see, where are we? We got a few more. We're gonna go another 5.
Yeah, it's fine.
So again, make sure to subscribe, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. We love Van Halen. If you love Van Halen, this is the place you want to be. Oh, and I have one more picture to show. I didn't show this yet. Wow. All right, check this out. You probably saw this. Where are my pictures at? This was just discovered today. Did you see that?
SG. Wow.
Live in 1978, playing an SG. Somebody said SG Junior, is what somebody said.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't know the difference.
But that's pretty rare, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, go ahead.
I would think he's using that in place of his Les Paul, because he used a Les Paul back then too. So I'm thinking that was probably used instead of,
Mm-hmm.
because there's no whammy on that. So of course he had his his black and white.
Yep.
And then I'm thinking that was a Blackjack Katana says SG Special. SG Junior, Robot Master Switch says.
Well, last night when I was watching that 78 live video, which actually is really like, it's cut up a little bit. It's not like the full concert, you know?
It's a Super 8 video?
Yes.
Yeah. The deal with that is that's the audio you've heard before. The audio was from another show that's been out, but it was somebody matched it up with that because Super 8 footage is silent unless you actually had like a tape recorder.
Mm-hmm.
And you synced up
so somebody found the exact show.
No, it was the same set. They did the same. It was from the same. That audio is from Fresno, 78, which we've seen. Somebody has put that stuff together already for years and years and years.
Okay.
But that's newly released video that you're seeing, but it's synced up with older audio. But it works.
Yeah,
when you watch it looks like it's the same. Yeah.
Because there were a few parts where it looked like the timing was off when Eddie was doing something, but I wasn't even looking for that. Plus, it was 3:45 in the morning. I may have been slightly under the influence of something, but there was this cool,
that footage.
The end of the solo, like Eddie puts the original black and white stripe against the thing, and then his tech brings out the whatchamacallit, the guitar, and he goes right into You Really Got Me. And I was like, wow, man, it was cool. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like in 1978, he was like, he didn't just take guitar to the next step. He like just, whoa, like unbelievable what he was doing back then. Unbelievable.
Oh, his entire career was unbelievable. And it's it's unbelievable. I mean, the entire thing. But I was thinking about what? Somebody just sent me a text. How'd you get this number? No, I'm kidding. It's a public number. Anybody can text it. I'll put it in the thing here because you can still send text photos for the big contest tomorrow night. But yeah, anyway, that's a cool, very cool shot right there. Yeah,
very cool. Look who just joined the chat. We were asking where two people were tonight, right? John Biel and who else?
Brian
Spalding.
Hey, Brian.
You're going to have to go back about an hour in the show and
2 hours.
Oh, maybe 2 hours.
Oh, for when you were maybe his ear started burning and that's why he wandered in. Yeah, Brian, Jay was talking about you, man. You're going to have to find the exact spot.
Yo, he was talking about you.
This guy here?
Yeah.
He was talking about you, man. You better rewind it.
Yeah, don't get me beat up, Johnny.
Beat up? I actually know him in real life, so I have pictures of us, hanging out and stuff.
Yeah, there you go. Ben Tom says it. I just approved his comment there. Yeah, man, I checked your stuff out today, dude. Me and Jeannie were rocking down there. But yeah, you can go back and listen.
Awesome.
Yeah.
2015. Where would I find one? 15. Looking to see if I have a picture with Brian Spalding here.
James Stewart says, I saw Van Halen live in '79. The whole band, especially Eddie, was awesome.
Oh, no way. That's cool. That's cool, man. Yeah, they were on top. I mean, right out of the gate. Here's a picture for you, Jay.
Imagine having to follow those guys on stage. No way.
Yeah,
man.
That's why that ended very quickly. Where
yes,
that second, I think were they headlining in the second? Definitely by the third. by the third time, yeah, nobody wanted to open for them, and then once they started getting opening bands, it was, you know. Anyway, here's a picture. I think this was San Francisco Cow Palace. Last show, or one of the last shows of the 50 on 50 tour.
Now, why did Eddie cut his hair in the middle of that tour, or towards the end of the tour, I guess?
John Biel. I'm not sure. Or maybe if I knew, I've forgot.
Hey now.
I can't think. Hey, F you Tornado.
What's up, man?
Welcome, man. We're celebrating Van Halen. What else is new? That's what we do. That's what we do here is we celebrate Van Halen. The best.
Mm-hmm.
The greatest. Yes.
All right. Well, hey,
and
I don't know if I should say this on the show, Johnny, but considering there's going to be a lot to do tomorrow night, would you be open to possibly starting a little earlier, or is that not something that we want to really do at this point?
I could. Yeah. Sorry, I had to burp.
The dump button, the burp button. Yeah.
I just push the button. Yeah. I mean, it's fine with me. I mean, yeah. Whatever. I mean, it's John Biel's show, so.
Yeah, I don't want to like start something a little earlier, and then the other guys can't make it or something until midnight.
Well, regardless, we're off by midnight. My time, Pacific, because Mancuda's going to be with us tomorrow. So regardless, John, we're done by midnight. Because for these guys, it's 3 a.m.
Yeah,
and a lot of times there's an after party of us, and we're sitting here till 4 a.m. anyway, just off camera. Well, off where we're not actually on air.
The real show is, everybody. If that stuff got out,
look out.
Yeah, look out, eh?
Yeah. yeah. That's sorry. I'm looking through pictures to see if there's anything else I can show that's. Oh, Cobra Kai, what'd you do? There might be something new from Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
Huh? Okay, here's what I'll do. I'll show all right, I got a couple things to show, and then we'll wrap it up. Oh, okay. Here's Brian Spalding and Yuli. Was this on stage at Slim's for the Jason Becker, maybe? There they are.
Oh yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, I said it before on the show, but the Jason Becker cover that you guys did was really, really good, man.
Yeah. Okay. And then there was another. Where is it? Is it selfie? Cobra Kai just posted something. I want to make sure.
What?
Cobra Kai just posted this in the Discord.
Uh-oh.
This will be your avatar tomorrow, man.
Hagar.
There you go.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty funny.
Wow.
I didn't realize how fun this whole thing would be. Really didn't.
Tomorrow night? Well, I mean, just in this show in general? Yeah.
Oh, both, dude. Yeah.
Both of
them. I didn't realize any of that stuff. That's the Kiesel. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that bad word on here. Sorry. The thumbs down face. Yeah.
Oh,
sorry. I the face I made when I saw that guitar.
Yeah. Yeah, it's too bad.
Whatever.
It's too bad. It's too bad.
Now, without it, so
it's always too bad when you're disappointed by something. But if it helps, a lot of people are in the same boat. So,
yep.
So I've heard.
And hey, Johnny, I got a phone call from our friends at Sweetwater this evening.
Oh.
Looks like I may have an unboxing next week.
Oh, no way.
On a slightly customized guitar. Not a custom guitar, but a guitar that has been slightly customized because Sweetwater have been awesome to me. So.
Right on. Right on.
Who's mentioning? Robot Master Switch wants to mention this one. There it is.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's great, man.
Awesome. Awesomes. Okay, I know we're running a little later, but I mean for you it's later. Thank you everybody for watching, for hanging out with us. This was Talking Van Halen, which I mean that's like I said, if you love Van Halen, this is the place. So we're gonna do this a lot. Not like we haven't for the last several years, but much more. Show you guys cool pictures. Maybe I don't know, special stuff. So again, tomorrow night we have the big Halloween, the Johnny Beane Halloween costume contest. You still have time between now and 24. Yeah, you got 26 hours to go.
Yep.
Even 27. You got 27 hours to get us a picture. Send it in. Text it. Email it. If your postman is fast enough, mail it. And dress up as one of us. Me, Jay, Caleb, John Biel, Michael Smith, Ned, Mancuda. Who else is there?
You got Boner Jams now, too.
Boner Jams. Dress up as one of us. You know, you can look like that. Gene Simmons, Hamburger Man. Was it Pig? What was the name of that restaurant? Huh?
One of Johnny's chickens you could dress up as.
A chicken. Neanderthal. There we go. Oh yeah, myself. Wilford Brimley. You can dress up as one of us, and yeah, we have prizes. Cool prizes. Sponsors like Tessie Switch, Vinum Pickups, Swiss Picks, Zim's Guitars. Hey, maybe he'll show up dressed up as somebody. Maybe he'll treat stream something.
Colonel's Gourmet Popcorn.
Colonel's Gourmet Popcorn. We can't forget them. That's the best popcorn ever.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, even that unopened box looks delicious.
I know.
It's fragile and everything. Oh, that popcorn, man. I gotta. Oh man.
Well, like I said, it looks like next a week from tonight you'll have an unboxing for with some popcorn.
Oh, I'm excited. I can't wait. I'm definitely. I'll be. Yes, we'll be doing that. Any new commands I haven't thrown out lately? I don't know. Follow me on TikTok. I love TikTok. You've been seeing my TikToks. I've been posting them to Instagram and Facebook.
That one you posted a couple days ago, I couldn't tell if you were actually watching the video that was on it.
Yeah, those are called duets. On TikTok, you can do a duet where you film yourself watching or reacting to a video, and that's what those are.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Awesomes. Awesomes. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. We love all of you. And thank you to the channel members here on YouTube. Where's the card? These things are always, I got to clean. I got so much stuff I got to clean up around here. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we'll see you guys tomorrow night for Happy Halloween.
Maybe a little earlier, maybe 11 Eastern, maybe.
Well, hey, if you want to start,
If
I mean,
that makes
I'll probably be here anyway. We can start whenever. But again, we're done by midnight, 3 Eastern.
Yeah.
Just letting Mancuda know
like,
we're done.
Yeah, I just kind of feel like it's Halloween. You know, people might be out and about during the day a little bit, and maybe, you know, if everybody goes trick-or-treating, might be a little tired. And we do have a lot to get to. That's kind of how I'm feeling about it. You know, so maybe if we start at like 11 Eastern, we can kind of get to a little more, kind of set it up nice, because I know Caleb wants to have a drunk night tomorrow night. You know, so by the end of the show, it might be a spectacle, to say the least.
Yeah. Who knows? This show might get deleted. So you tune in.
Yes.
Tune in.
Tune in.
Make sure. Oh, by the way, we're a podcast on TuneIn. I forgot to mention that. Yeah. Yeah, we're a podcast. Yeah, we're everywhere. Okay. Jeannie says, good to see you. Colleen, good to see you, Colleen. Lenny, Lou, and Mary. Everyone. All right. Leave a thumbs up. See you guys tomorrow night.